Hey friends, we're here with our measurement lesson 18 where we're converting weight units. We're specifically learning to convert weight units in the standard system, customary system, which is pounds and ounces, and also we're going to be working with the metric system, which is very similar for weight as it is with measurement and length. So our problem solving task has a key hint at the top. Before we start looking at this problem where we're figuring out the weights of babies in pounds and ounces, we need to know one key fact, and that is that 1 pound equals 16 ounces. So that means that each pound is a group of 16 ounces. So the question asking us, and we're being asked in the problem solving task, is how to find out how many ounces, how many pounds each set of ounces is. We need to get baby clothes in pounds. So 152 in ounces is how many pounds? Remember, 16 ounces make 1 pound. That means you're putting them into groups. To put into groups, you need to divide. So 152 divided by 16 will tell you the pounds. Once you have an idea of the pounds you have, you know between what whole numbers you're in, you can find the clothing size for the baby. So this same strategy will work for all of these questions. And again, returning ounces into pounds. We're going from the smaller unit to the bigger unit. We divide because we're putting them into groups. So it will be 384 divided by 16, and then 259 and 2/10 divided by 16. So try that on your own. Solve those, figure out how to get the answers are, and then you can check them with the answer sheet that's posted by Mr. Hickey to see your work. And we're going to move right on to the next question, which has the idea of the metric system. And I'm going to add this key piece here where it says that in the metric system we have 1 kilogram. Kilo means 1,000. So 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. But if I have 1 gram, 1 gram equals 1,000 milligrams. Put that together, you find out that 1 kilogram is actually 1,000,000 milligrams. Kind of help you to remember that. Maybe not, not sure. But what we're going to do right now is kind of use a cheat sheet to help us go through these. And I made one, and it's posted on my Google Classroom. You can also just screenshot this and save it. It's written slightly messily, but it has, if you're turning ounces to pounds, you can just follow the arrow. Ounces to pounds, you divide by 16. Pounds to ounces, you times by 16. And since there's 1,000 milligrams in a gram, you can divide by 1,000 to go from milligrams to grams, and divide by 1,000 to go grams to kilograms. To give you an idea, a milligram is about how much a couple of drops of water weighs. But a gram is about the size of a grain of rice. And then a kilogram, that's not a very good example, sorry. Milligram is smaller than a drop of water, so it's a very, very tiny amount. You can't even really feel a milligram. But a gram would be like a grain of rice. You can kind of definitely feel that gram. It's 1,000 times bigger. But then a kilogram is basically, well, it's about a little more than 2 pounds, so it weighs a lot. And then say the general idea of how that works, you're just going to divide by 1,000 though to go from milligrams to grams, divide by 1,000 again to get to kilograms. If you're going the other way, you're going from a big unit to a small unit, you times by 1,000 to get to grams from kilograms, and times by 1,000 to get to milligrams from grams. So going back to our actual lesson, you can go back and just see here, if I have 1 gram, we already know the answer that 1 gram is 1,000 milligrams. But to go from 1 gram to a kilogram, I need to divide by 1,000. So my decimal point would be here, right? 1. But I need to move it 1 space over, 2 spaces, 3 spaces, 1,000. So it's going to be 0.001. My decimal is no longer there anymore. Because it went 1, that's times 10, times 100, divide by 10, divide by 100, divide by 1,000. So that's what it's going to be. I'm going to leave that 1 there. But over here, it's going to be 0.001. Using the cheat sheet, you can do the same thing, times by 1,000 to get grams here, gets to 1,000, and then times 1,000 by 1,000 again to go down here. That'll be 3 more zeros. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Putting some commas in here makes it easier to see. There's 1 million milligrams in 1 kilogram. So that should give you what you need to do this problem solving task today. Do the best you can do. Use a cheat sheet to help you. Pause that, copy your own version of it, and then do your egg, stick, and elastic. Great. Good luck, everybody. Have a great day.